I'm Jeremy Kenton. Now, honey's been shown to be a better treatment than conventional treatments for normal coughs, blocked nose and sore throats. The honey obviously is cheap, readily available and has virtually no side effects. Now, the recommendation from the University of Oxford is that doctors should be recommending it as an alternative to antibiotics. And one of the problems is that very often GPs, especially in the UK, are overprescribing antibiotics, and if it's a viral problem, obviously the antibiotic will have no use whatsoever. Now, they found at the University of Oxford that upper respiratory tract infections, which normally affect the nose and the throat, and the air passages that lead from the windpipe to the lungs, are often helped by honey. Now, there is evidence that you should not be using honey in children under the age of 1 year old. But it's always been used as a home remedy for the treatment of coughs and colds. But evidence showing its effectiveness, especially for upper respiratory tract symptoms, has been very, very optimistic. So a study of over 1,800 people found that they were feeling more benefit from the use of honey than from proprietary over-the-counter medicines. Now, coronavirus, once again in the news, with an alarming study which showed that in a survey of over 3,500 adults, they found that depression amongst those UK adults has actually doubled in the last 5 months since the pandemic started. And the number of people suffering from depression has actually gone up alarmingly. 1 in 8 adults developed moderate to severe depression during the pandemic, with more than 8% of those still continuing to experience depressive symptoms, and only 1 out of every 25 people showing an improvement. And there was a rise in the number of working people, including key workers, hospital workers, who were also experiencing symptoms of depression. The majority of people, over 85%, felt that their well-being was being impacted with feelings of stress and anxiety. Now, those who seemed to be more at risk were those who were young adults, women and disabled, and especially following an unexpected expense, which we've all experienced during the lockdown. Women were more likely to be experiencing symptoms than men, with an increase from 12%. So there was a rise in depression in all age groups, but the greatest increase, alarmingly, was in those between the ages of 16 and 39. So almost 1 in 3 disabled people also reported moderate to severe depression during the pandemic.